It's official, LPS are finally coming back. Although Basic Fun has been saying very little about the revival of the brand for some time, we recently got some major news and updates about it all, and what exactly the next generation of Littlest Pet Shop will look like. From old favorites, to brand new pets, to never before seen molds, there's a lot to cover. A lot. Okay, so before we take a look at all the new LPS that have been revealed, and there are quite a few, here's everything we know so far. If you've been following this for a while, you're probably familiar with the timeline up until now, but just as a refresher, this is a very brief overview to get you up to speed. October 4th, 2022. Hasbro announces their partnership with Basic Fun to relaunch Littlest Pet Shop during the company's Investor Day. November 15th. Basic Fun states the LPS release is planned for as early as 2024. March 8th, 2023. Pricing details are revealed, with single pets being $3.99 and double packs being $7.99. It's also noted that more machines will be involved in production to keep costs low. July 29th. Basic Fun attends LPS Con, hosting a presentation about the upcoming reboot. A new logo and panda mascot are also unveiled, confirming that the revival will be based on G2. A more solid timeframe for release is provided as well, being the earlier months of 2024. Also around this time, Basic Fun adds a Littlest Pet Shop page to their website, with options to sign up for email updates and openings for the Ambassador program to promote the brand online. September 25th. Basic Fun Toys and Littlest Pet Shop make a post on Instagram featuring their new logo and panda. Notably, this is the first thing the official LPS account has posted after being silent since 2018. The account's profile picture is also updated to show the current logo. Along with that, a 5-day countdown is posted, teasing new pets and designs with mysterious captions, including "Keep your eyes open," "Have you heard, the bauble is back," "Gen 7 loading," "XD," and "Pause for dramatic effect." September 28th. Basic Fun announces a collaboration with the game Roblox, set to launch in December. Plus, it's confirmed that there will be over 140 new pets to collect worldwide. Also worth noting is the Littlest Pet Shop official YouTube page has its banner and profile picture updated, and a trailer for the Roblox experience is set for an upcoming premiere, being the channel's first upload in over 7 years. September 30th through October 3rd. New York Toy Fair. Littlest Pet Shop is featured at the Basic Fun booth, and a lot of new LPS are revealed. The long-rumored axolotl mold finally makes its debut, meaning there will not only just be new designs, but completely new molds too. Also, the Basic Fun website is updated with another countdown, presumably for the game in December, which brings us to now. So with everything we know up until this point, let's take a closer look at all the officially confirmed pets that have been shown over the past few weeks. To start, these are the LPS that we got glimpses of during the countdown, which are now featured on the LPS website in full. There's the panda, of course, along with this pelican, corgi, centipede, poodle, and cat. With pets like the centipede, people have made comparisons to older blind bag LPS because of its bright colors and design. I do see the resemblance. But the one out of these that people seem to be most excited for is the cat, especially because of its eyes. I did notice some concerns about the printing of the eyes on some pets, how they have that kind of pixelated or grainy look. I read one comment saying they got the Mattel curse. This could be a result of the machines mentioned earlier to keep prices down, and hopefully that doesn't become an issue with the LPS. But at this point, it's hard for me to say what they'll look like in person, so I guess we'll just have to wait till next year to see them in stores. But other additions to the site include this otter and a dog from the game, which is assumed to have a physical release too. The trailer for the game also shows several other pets, many of which are seen at Toy Fair. So much like LPSO or LPS VIPs, there will be direct tie-ins with the game and toys. Even just from those teasers, I was already getting a sense that we'd be seeing a lot of, in my opinion, underrated molds. And so for me at least, the reveals at Toy Fair did not disappoint. This image, along with the pets from the countdown again, shows even more new LPS. And it says over 140 pets year 1, which implies there will be a steady release of LPS for a while. But something else we learned is that it looks like there will be some re-releases of older pets too, in addition to the new designs. There are a few changes here and there, like the eyes on this chameleon are slightly different, the bull has less detailing on some parts, and maybe the colors are lighter on this German Shepherd, but it could also just be the picture. Also keep in mind that all the pets we're seeing are most likely prototypes, so I'm sure the designs are subject to change between now and when they officially launch. About these old pets being made again, there was an interesting perspective from Prescott Hill, who illustrated for Hasbro LPS, commenting that it's way more cost effective to use existing molds. They're waiting to see how well initial sales go with this bunch, and if they sell well, you may see fresher designs. My curiosity is, will this help with the current prices of old LPS? Maybe this is slightly off topic, but as a comparison, it's kind of like how when Nintendo comes out with new versions of GameCube games on the Switch, it gives some people hopes that the original versions will go down in price as a result. Or who knows, maybe the prices of the original LPS will just go up more, only time will tell. And now, this is a full look at the LPS display seen at Toy Fair. We can see that there will be a variety of single pets, double packs, triple packs, and blind boxes. A ton of new designs are visible, including 2 axolotls, along with a few more re-releases of older pets. It looks like each LPS will even come with its own trading card too. I think that's a neat concept. That'll probably add to the collectability factor of the brand. There are accessories with some LPS, which are also based on G2 molds. For the blind boxes, it says there are 18 pets with no repeats, which is interesting. And it says Series 1. So based on that, we can expect a Series 2 at some point as well. Then a pamphlet is displayed that looks quite reminiscent of the original ones. And the slogan has been updated from the previous "How big is your Littlest Pet Shop now?"
How big is your Littlest Pet Shop now?
to "How big is your Littlest Pet Shop crew?" Next, here's a look at the new axolotl mold mentioned before. This one had some mixed opinions. Overall, there's a lot of excitement about the idea itself, though from what I've seen, some think it's a fun and silly looking design, and others say it doesn't quite resemble real axolotls as well as it could have. I've had a pet axolotl, so maybe I'm a bit biased here, but either way, despite it maybe looking a little odd, I'm really glad to see they're working with new molds and introducing new types of animals that have never existed in LPS form before. There were also a few close-ups of a new goat design that was revealed, which looks pretty good quality-wise. Off to the side, we get a glimpse of not only more pets that aren't seen on the physical display, but some playsets too. It's kinda hard to see in the picture, but personality types will also be making a return in the new generation. With the old pets, this was indicated in their eye symbols. Different shapes in the eyes corresponded with different traits, like sporty, sassy, messy, chilly, hungry, etc. For new pets, it looks like they'll still have the various personalities, but this time the symbols appear to be incorporated in the designs of the rest of the pet, like on its head or body, rather than just in the eyes. Though the panda mascot has symbols both on its face and in its eyes. Some people were hoping to see more main fives, though in the corner there are some pictures of short-haired cats, which is interesting. We can also see, well, kinda, it's pretty blurry, more insight into the marketing strategy for the brand, with an emphasis on combining digital and physical promotion. Now, as for specifics of the release, it looks like there will be 2 waves next year, based on this picture, with about 70 LPS each. The first will be in January, and the second will be closer to fall, so we should be finding these in stores relatively soon. As someone who's been collecting LPS for many years, I'm honestly really looking forward to seeing what the next generation has in store. This one image alone already has so many of my all-time favorite LPS molds. For me, the best thing so far about everything we've learned recently is the variety of different pets there are, especially focusing on the molds that were only released a handful of times, many only being used just once. It's also exciting to see completely new molds like the axolotl. Just throwing some ideas out there, other molds I personally think would be cool to see are chameleons, but Jackson's chameleons in particular, and also a bristlenose pleco. I know that one might be unlikely, but it's one of my favorite freshwater fish, and like the axolotl, I think it has potential for a lot of different designs they could do for it. Let me know other ideas you might have for new LPS in the comments if you have any. I think it's pretty interesting to think about. After G2 ended, LPS got a heavy amount of criticism. For a while it seemed like there was such a disconnect between what collectors wanted and what was actually being released. Meanwhile, demand for the older style of pets has only skyrocketed. So it's good that collectors are finally being heard this time around. I'm glad we're getting a fresh take on Littlest Pet Shop while also staying true to why fans liked it so much to begin with. Initially, with Basic Fun and Hasbro being so quiet, this left a lot of room for speculation. So it's been really interesting to see how the information has evolved over time. Back in October and November when this was all first announced, it was completely unknown what LPS generation would be brought back, or even how long we'd have to wait, since it only said as early as 2024. So it's been nice to learn more as we've gotten official confirmation on all these details, since based on what we've seen, it seems like Basic Fun is listening to what collectors have been wanting for all these years, while at the same time trying to appeal to the next generation of LPS fans. I know a lot of people are talking about this right now, but I just wanted to give some of my thoughts on everything. But what's your opinion on these updates? Do you think G7 will live up to the excitement? Which LPS are your favorites so far? For me, I'd say the bull, obviously, and especially the 2 chameleons, since that's my favorite LPS mold. But let me know what you think. And if you're looking for more LPS videos, consider subscribing. My last video was all about the history of the very first generation of LPS and how it compares to G2 and beyond. Also, if you want, you can follow on Instagram for LPS photography, plus story countdowns to future videos and updates to see what's coming next before it's posted here on YouTube. In the meantime, we have a lot to look forward to next year. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon with more LPS stuff to talk about. Bye!